Welcome to Asexual Perspectives Awareness Month After Party Day 28. Yes, I'm here in my beautiful flat, and today is all about how to reignite your fire and your sparkle. If you've just joined me on this channel, you've never heard of me before, I'm Sandra Bellamy. I'm author of Asexual Perspectives, founder of asexualise.com and founder of Asexualise Academy. On this channel, I talk about a range of things relating to asexuality, such as dating, relationships, friendship, and all that weird thing called sex sometimes. Yeah, that does crop up. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please hit the big subscribe button now. I'd love to have you as part of my community, and hit that great big bell icon so you get notified of every time I post a new video or go live. Well, today's video, like I said, is all about how to reignite your fire and your sparkle. So what do I mean by this? Well, in your personality, you can, of course, have, some down days, and you can have some up days. And if you've had quite a few down days recently, it's kind of like, well, how do you come up from that? How do you come back from that? How do you fight it? Because obviously you can't stay in down days. It's not good for you or for your health. And sometimes it's kind of really hard, isn't it, to shift that mindset? And that really is it. You have to shift your mindset. So what I was doing today, it was literally writing down, like, this is a really good exercise to do, my ideal life, and you can scribble as much as you want because it's your own work. So I wrote out today what my ideal life would look like in the future, and also right now what would make me happy. And I think that's a really good exercise to do. So if you're feeling a bit like stuck in life, you're feeling a bit like, I don't know, like life's just churning over, you're not really getting anywhere, sit down and having a good think and actually write down what your ideal life would look like. So, in terms of relationships, health, wealth, hobbies, interests, or, even if you find that too difficult, just write the basics of what you ideally would like, some of the things I've put here is I'd like to go to the cinema every Monday, dancing every Tuesday, see my friend at the weekend. I'd like to do that every week. At the moment, I'm not even doing that every week, but, and I put, in the future, I'd like my soulmate of my dreams, me being happy every single day of my life, which I think I generally am, actually. I mean, I love life, but what's happened lately is other people I've allowed to affect me. And really, you shouldn't let other people, what they say and do, affect you. But although we know this, it's really hard, isn't it, sometimes? If you're a sensitive, emotional, kind, caring person, if you're a really sensitive, kind, caring and emotional person, then, you kind of really, do feel other people's pain, but it makes your pain harder sorry, I had a message flash up, so it kind of like put me off my train of thought. What I'm trying to say is I've completely lost my thread of thought now. I hate it when I lose my thread of thought on a live video. I have to start over when I say, obviously I said, like, make a picture of your ideal life, what you'd like it to look like, but you've got to do it in the present and the future. And what I was saying is, when you're an emotional person, you're sensitive, kind and caring, there's nothing wrong with being that way, but obviously people are going to affect you more, even though they shouldn't do. And I've let, you kind of get echoes of what people say, like people who are really kind and caring, who sometimes have your best interests at heart, but maybe they're being a bit negative, and I've spent less time lately with the people that are positive around me, and I've spent a lot of time on my own recently, which, being an extrovert, I need to get out more. So when you're sort of igniting your fire and getting your sparkle back, if you're an introvert, the way you ignite your fire, so your energy levels, basically boost your energy levels, if you're an introvert, is spending time on your own. You might want to spend more time on your own and take some time out for traveling yourself, take some time out reading book. If you're around the hustle and bustle, that might be what you need to do. As I'm an extrovert, I need to get out and about and literally enjoy my life. So tonight I'm going out dancing. I've decided, I love dancing. 28th is today of July. It's August, 28th of August. I'm a month behind. And tell how long I've been in this days for. 28th of August, 8th, a lucky day for me, anything with 8 in it. So I'm going to have a positive mindset today. And what I wrote down is, you know, like, I really urge everyone to do this, like where you're introvert or extrovert, is literally to write down what your ideal life's like, looks like. So if you're feeling a bit down or life's, you know, kind of gone off track a bit, hey, hi, Dubai Gamer, nice to see you. So if your life's gone off track a bit and you're kind of like, what's going on? You really need to, like I said, have pen and paper and write down your ideal life in the future and now. So the things that I wrote down now, which would help me, was to get a new Blu-ray player. I know that might sound really stupid to some people, like, how can that help you? Because my Blu-ray player broke like a couple of months ago. And I'm like, well, I haven't really got the money to get a new one, so I'm not going to get it. But like, I put it on my Christmas list for my parents, but like Christmas is like 4 months away and I can't live without seeing movies at home in my life because I just get bored really easily. And I love doing website work. I love being energetic and doing loads of computer work. I'm Portuguese. Oh, bless you. Nice to meet you. I like foreign guys. This is nice to see you. Or girl. Are you a girl? I mean, I get attracted to guys, but foreign guys or girls is fine as friends. Nice to see you. Welcome to my community. Yeah. Brazil. Oh, cool. That's nice. Thank you for tuning in. And so basically, I thought I need a Blu-ray player. I can't wait till Christmas because I like having movie dates. Like on Sunday when I was feeling a bit... Thank you. On Sunday when I was feeling like not so great, I got invited out by my friend. I should have kind of really gone in a way, but then if I had gone, then I kind of wouldn't have spoken to Ronald. It was nice to speak to him on Skype. So everything happens for a reason, right? And it's, thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And so, yeah, so I thought, you know, I need to have more movie days. I've got movies that I can't even watch because I've got no player and I love it. You know, just, if you ever love having a day to yourself, like where you're just at home watching movies, like sometimes I just watch 2 or 3 movies in a whole day and I just literally chill out. Sometimes I get popcorn as well. And, you know, it's just really, really good, you know, and I love the experience of movies because it takes your mind away, you know? It's like your mind goes to other places and you can experience the magic and the wonder of it, you know? And that's what I love to do, you know? I love to experience the magic and wonder of life and I need to get that back in my life, you know? I need to have more experiences for me that feel good for me. I need to be going to more younger places to dance as well. Like tonight when I'm going out, my food's in the oven, by the way, so I can't stay on here too long. It's already gone 9 o'clock at night and I want to get there for like 10:30, something like that, between 10:30 and 11. You see, it's already dark outside. And, you know, I love dancing, but I need to be around younger people, you know, and young music. You know, I can't be around older music all the time because it isn't good for my soul. And so, you know, I like being around younger guys. It's really good for me. But I mean, last time, you know, I was spent about 2 hours dancing, looking at the wall because I thought the wall was a lot more interesting than having guys come around me that I'm really not interested in, that are too sexual for me. And there's no one, you know, there's a nice guy that's wanting to dance with me and I actually am aesthetically attracted to, so I can be close to at least. So yeah, I had a good time looking at the wall. I'm like, okay, I'll look at the sign on the wall and I'll just do my thing. But I had lots of people trying to dance with me anyway, even though I was looking at the wall. But I still had a blast. But, you know, I get bored very easily as well in general. I'm like a hyper person, like naturally hyper. And I get bored so very easily. Like, you know, it's like I've been optimizing about 70 odd blog posts, about 75 blog posts on asexualise.com because I'm putting a shop on there. It's not going as slow as it was, but it's still going slow because I've got so many images on there now. I've been trying to optimize the blog posts and get rid of the old links on there that's expired and, you know, put some fresh content on there and get some posts ready for you guys. And, you know, it's just been like really frantic doing that. And I've spent like 2 days doing that, nearly yesterday and some of today. And it's like, I did about 60 of them yesterday and my mind is like, whoa, it's just, you know, it's just like I need to get out my flat, you know. I'm a young, energetic, vibrant girl and I really need to get out, you know. And I need to be living my life my way. And, you know, I've listened to people lately and kind of like when you listen to people, even though they're meaning well, you know, some of it's very negative and they're not meaning to be. But, you know, I've had this positive mindset for years and ages, and I just need to keep it up. And that's the thing. If you've ever had depression in the past, like I used to suffer depression until 2012, I freed myself. But you have to keep topped up on happiness 24/7, because otherwise you can end up feeling a little bit, I don't get depression anymore, but obviously you can start feeling down. And that is somewhere I don't want to be. I don't want to be down that rabbit hole. I don't want to be down like that. You know, it's not good for me. So I thought, right, make a list of what will help you now. Like, it is a bit of money, you know. So basically, I've gone and bought this Blu-ray player. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I've purchased it online tonight. I got a £3 off voucher as well, because it's through Sainsbury's supermarket in the UK. And it's like, oh, you've got £3 in vouchers you haven't used. I'm like, fine, that's great. So I'm getting it for 42 quid, which is a Panasonic Blu-ray DVD player. And it's like a smart one, so you can use the internet through it for 42 quid. Because it's a bank holiday special still, even though bank holiday ended like yesterday. So I was like, because I saved £10 anyway on it. I'm like, this is a really good deal. I can't like not take it up. And I did get some tax back from the tax office recently, which is a miracle in the UK, because I overpaid tax on my job, because I haven't been in an employed job for a long time. So yeah, that was good. So I literally, I had to buy a hairdryer the other day because my one blew up when it went all orange and flames inside. So I had to turn that off really quickly. So I had to buy that the other day. And so yeah, I've just ordered this Blu-ray player, and I'm picking it up the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm seeing my guinea pigs. I haven't seen them for ages, so that's going to be really good for my soul and my heart and my being. So I just need to get out more and live life more, you know. I mean, you know, I'm an extrovert, so I get energy from being around people. I get energy from going out, you know, just going out shopping tonight. I'm like, yeah, baby. I'm like, all this energy, all the world, the fresh air, the universe, all this world, you know, it's just amazing. And I just, you know, I love noise, right? Lots of people, especially introverts, do not like noise. I love noise. I get energy and vibrancy from noise, being around people, enjoying my time, being, you know, making lots of movement. It's, you know, it's passionate. So I can't wait to go out dancing tonight. You know, it's already dark, but I'm going to go out dancing. I'm going to have a whale of a time. My food's in the oven. So once I've ate that, you know, I'm just going to be putting my clothes on, going for it. I'm just going to love every minute of it, because I really need to get out more, you know. You know, like if I had my way, literally, the money, I would be out like 2 or 3 times every single week. And that's what I need. Like if I don't go out of my flat for like by the 3rd day, I'm like, well, come on, what's happening, people? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I need to get out. You know, and that's the only being the real thing. You know, it's like kind of I'm a sociable person, but it's not just about being sociable. It's like about magic, you know. It's like about creating magic for yourself. Like movies are magical for me. Hey Sandra, I watched yesterday's stream. I'm honoured to be your knight in shine armour. Made my day. I could have said this on Skype chat, but I thought I'd show it off. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you really impressed me, Ronald. I have to say, I was really impressed. Yeah, so Ronald, I was talking about yesterday, who was my knight in shine armour, and I was so impressed. And the reason I was impressed with you is because you put me first and made me a priority, which is the first time I've ever felt a real priority in your life. And that to me was really, really amazing. Like my heart was like incredibly touched, because I thought, oh, he really does care. And I know you haven't said you love me or anything like that, but you know, in a way, you know, even in a friendship way, that to me is like a love thing, because you know, it's like going out of your way to really care about me and make me a priority in your life means I'm really super important to you. And it means that you really, I told you I'd be there when you need me. I always need you though. Haven't you worked that out yet? But yeah, I was really, you know, like I was really, really, really touched in my heart. And I'm like, God, you know, that is a real man, you know, someone who is there for me when I really need it. It's like, no, I'm not having these tears. I'm not seeing you like this. You know, I'm not having it. And the fact that you video chat, because video chat is better for me in lots of ways. I know like you can't always video chat, but video chat is really important to me, like, because I need to like experience the emotions of the person with me, and I need to experience their body language, especially when I live far away from you. And you know, I can get to know you on a much deeper level and quicker. You know, when you're messaging, it's kind of like, you know, I mean, I usually message on Facebook, so I'm used to going backwards and forwards conversation, whereas obviously with Skype it's a bit more like, here's a message, 2 days later here's a message, and it's like very disjointed. It's like there's no real conversation flowing, I feel. Whereas when I'm Skyping with you, it's like very conversational flowing. It's like really good friendship, really good caring about the other person, really good getting to know the other person. Now go on with today's issue. Haha. I don't want to make sidetracking you a habit though. Habit. Though I enjoy it. Right, yeah, sure. So I've been talking for quite a while now. So basically what I said at the beginning of this video was in order to get your fire and your sparkle back. So I'm going out dancing tonight, which will be soon, which I can't wait. So I've got my food in the oven. So basically, I haven't got that much to say tonight, but basically I said that at the beginning, like, it's good to write down your ideal life. Soulmate of my dreams is at the top, by the way. But this is my ideal life, like in the future, like what I want for it in general. And then this is right now. I'm excited for you. Yeah, thank you. I haven't got my soulmate yet. Not here anyway. But yeah, one day. I'll be patient. Right, so yeah, so basically I put Blu-ray player, and I was talking to them saying my Blu-ray player, it literally packed up a couple of months ago, and I need to get back to like watching movies and stuff like that, because I absolutely love watching movies. So I've gone and bought a Blu-ray player on special offer, which is great. I also wrote a fibre optic lamp, but I haven't got one of them yet because my fibre optic lamp broke as well. I find fibre optic lamp really therapeutic. Like, it's like a spaceship style, and the lights, like, it all lights up. Also, I hear you were up last night with some interesting thoughts. Wink, wink. That was the night before, I think. Yeah, that was the night before, wasn't it? Because I don't think you messaged me last night. No, that was the night before when we talked, and then it was after. It was in the morning after, I think. So maybe that was yesterday morning, but I don't think you messaged me back yesterday evening, from what I can remember. But yeah, yeah, I spilt water, oh my God, all over. Sorry, this is a private conversation, I should be saying. But basically, I was thinking of something, which I'm not going to say what I was thinking of. And then I had this water. I've got my Olaf mug today. But I had this water. I've got an old laptop here that I perch it on. And I literally pushed the desk in because I was busy thinking about something else. And literally my water went whoosh all over my keyboard. I had to dry out with a hairdryer just to get it back working. My mouse, my mat, and all over my trousers on the floor and on the stool. I'm like, oh God. Yeah. Yes, that was like, now you know why I have that problem with the A word. Oh, and everything else. We should definitely have a conversation about these thoughts. Yeah, I prefer it on Skype. In person as well. Oh, dearie me. I have to calm down. That's one way of igniting my fire and my sparkle, isn't it? Oh, it's a good job me and you are not actually together here, because yeah, if you check on Skype, will know I'm a little excited now. Oh my God. Oh, dearie me. I'm going red. Like, if anyone's watching this, I'll be like, what the heck's he and she talking about? Oh, no one else is watching this at the moment, though, that I can see. The person who was watching earlier has gone off now. And playback, though. This goes to all my groups. Oh, you just... Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. Well, that's one way of igniting my spark and my fire back, by having cute messages. I do love it. It's really nice. So yeah, what else did I put? Oh yeah, I put about I'd love to have a cleaner, because I can't stand housework, and my kitchen looks like a tip at the moment, which is nothing surprising and new, because it usually looks like that. Just don't do washing up. I leave it all in a pile and do it like all together like every 5 days or something. It's so bad, but it's good, because it's like, I'm too young. Like, do teenagers do washing up? No, they have their parents doing. I don't live with my parents, so no one's doing it. Shh, I shouldn't say that, should I? But yeah, I hate washing up. I hate housework. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some tomorrow, I think, before I go to my parents. Because although I'm going over to my parents' house, my mum will come in the house to collect the hay for the guinea pigs and everything. I'll be like, oh, yes, mind the pots. But yeah, so I'll probably have to like spend 2 hours or 2.5 hours doing this stint. I must say it's quite taken back in a good way. Usually I send the messages of the thoughts. It was great to know you think the same thoughts. Oh, bless you. Oh my God. Yeah, we very much think alike. We're very, very good. I was going to say we're very good together. Oh, dearie me. What am I talking about? Yes. We like each other. It's a fact. Oh dear. Yes. So, I can't even speak now. Oh man. I feel like a girl. I am a girl. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget because I don't look like a guy. I'm off on one tonight. At least I'm happier. This is good. I'm on off on a right one this tonight. Yeah. So it's because I'm going out as well, dancing the whole way. I can shake my... I've been listening to dance music as well, but to go out shopping. So yeah, I've ordered this Blu-ray player. I'm getting on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm seeing my guinea pigs, which would be great. But I put down, I think I'm going to have to go and get a fibre optic lamp because mine is just a bulb packed up. P.S. on this topic, just a random query. What were your opinions on asexual texting dirty? Just asking for general knowledge. Asexuals texting dirty. So you want me to know about it? You want to know about it for general knowledge, yeah? So basically, like with me personally, I think that some stuff is too sexual for me, but other stuff, you know, cause, if anyone's watching this, I'll be like, why would an asexual be texting sexual stuff anyway? Because yeah. So basically, asexuals, it's a wide variety of spectrum, yeah, and people like different things within it. And some people who are more on the sexual end of the spectrum, or some people that are like, how can I put it, have some sexual behaviour, even though they lack sexual attraction. Some of those asexuals might write some naughty stuff sometimes, but it depends how you call it naughty. I mean, you know, if you're just talking about deep kissing, then, you know, some people might be all right with that. But because I experience high levels of arousal, like if someone writes all about, I think it doesn't, I don't need to. So basically, I get high levels of arousal naturally. I can't help that. And I get a guy just who I like a lot, who likes me, messaging me like how he wants to kiss me and stuff like that. And I can't help it. But if I have it all the time, like it's like a stimulant for me. And my body just does stuff that, you know, it's just not good some of the time. And while we're on this subject, actually, Ronald, I'm quite happy you brought it up because I was going to do a video about it anyway, about, you know, like, so sometimes I don't like certain language that's used. So if someone's texting me like sort of naughty asexual stuff, like very asexy speech, like how they'd like to kiss me, my neck and all the rest of it, which, you know, is kind of the way asexuals talk dirty. But some people do more than that. They talk about putting their hand on the thigh and all the rest of it. That's just a bit much. So some of it's too sexual for me. Do you see what I mean? Like, so I like a certain amount, but then it gets too sexual. But if I had like a boyfriend, a partner, and he was here with me and we were seeing each other regularly, then that would be, I don't mind that him saying that. It's quite nice to keep the spark alive, isn't it, in the daytime and stuff, and when we're not seeing each other. But if it's like I can't be with the person, it's kind of like it makes me like very aroused as a stimulant consistently, and then I can't concentrate on my work. It makes me think about the person all the time, and I get a bit obsessive when I've got a guy that I really like. In my brain, I can't stop thinking about them, and then I can't get on with my work, and then I'm like, why don't they message me? Why aren't they talking to me? What they do? I don't mind them having their own life, but I kind of like need to be in regular contact with them. This is me personally. I need them to be messaging me regularly. I need to like feel like I'm important in their life, because otherwise it kind of feels like they're coming in, saying something naughty and leaving. And I've got very weird brain of where like sort of asexual stuff acceptable is, and then sexual sort of more asexy stuff ends. So, for example, when I was a teenager, you know, something I don't really like is when a guy tells me to twirl around with my body to take a look at it. I don't like that because it reminds me of what a sexual would do. I've had so many sexuals say that to me and I don't like it, you know, because I'm like, well, what about my brain? What about my personality? Those are the two most important things. Yes, I want a guy to say I look gorgeous, look pretty, look cute, look beautiful. I love all that. But first and foremost, I've always wanted someone who loves me for my personality, and that's why he'll stay with me. He will not stay with me for my looks, even though I look good. Well, lots of guys like the look of me, you know, and I like the look of me. But a guy will not stay with me for my looks. A guy who's going to stay with me forever. And that's another thing, is I am looking for a life partner forever. I'm not just looking for someone for a few years or a year or so. So I really need the person to know exactly what they want, and if they want a relationship with me forever, not just for Christmas, if you know what I mean. Because that's what I'm looking for in my life now. I don't want to, I've been looking for the right person for years. I'll carry on doing that until I get the right guy here with me. But I want someone for life. I don't want to, because I get very emotionally attached. I know you shouldn't, but I do. That's who I am, and I don't want to become too attached to someone who's really not going to stick around, or they're not sure what they want. Because I don't, for example, I never want children and stuff like that. And if a guy's talking like naughty stuff to me, I'd rather him, be my partner, or really want, I'd rather, I guess, I've not got a partner at the moment. But, there's some things I don't like if a guy says, turn around, show me what you look like, he's looking at my body, I don't like that. I'm glad if someone says, I like the look of your body, it depends who they are. When you said it, it was okay in that context. But I had a guy who was older than me saying that the other week on Asexuality. I couldn't stand it. I felt disgusted and want to feel sick and throw up. Because I don't like older guys. And he was on about, it wasn't just that, it's because he said he wanted to touch, he was looking for someone he could touch all over the body, like breasts and all over it. I just can't stand it. I'm like, no, I said the only one I want touching me is myself. Thank you very much. It's like, get your hands off me. This is my stuff, not your stuff. And kind of like when I was a teenager, I had someone's dad perving on me. He was like, oh, twirl around, come on, let me see you. And his dad, this was a guy who liked me. I was his girlfriend for a little while. And then he wanted me to be his girlfriend. I hope I didn't say anything that offended you the other night. And so, not on video chat, you didn't know. I told you about the one thing to do with the text. It was like a wording. It was the wording that wasn't so good about one of the things you said. So, because I'm a writer as well, words are very important to me. I can feel very differently depending on what words a person uses to me. So, if someone says if someone says, I softly and tenderly kissed you and stroke your beautiful hair and kiss your sweet lips, that's kind of nice, soft, gentle, romantic talk. If someone says, I'm pushing hard against you, for example, I'll be like, eek. I'm a little butterfly. I'm precious. Don't be so harsh with me. Do you see what I mean? Even though I don't mind for the right guy being really close to him, and I don't mind my body. I like my body intertwined with him. But I kind of like the words body intertwined. For me, it's kind of like a nice way of saying things. Like if someone's going to push you, I'll be like, no, thanks, bye, I'm running away. And I do get relationship anxiety. I don't know if you've seen my other videos. And basically that means if I'm in a relationship, or I've got a possibility of a potential relationship, I have this thing called bolting. And literally, although I want a relationship, seriously, if someone's really serious about me, sometimes I can want to bolt and run away. If I think I need to be, basically, when I find the right person, or a person that can be over here who's right for me, then I need to talk through these issues with them and help each other, really. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. So this guy's dad was a bit perv. He was after women all the time, and he ended up like that as well. He ended up having kids with different mothers. But he was like, oh, twirl around, let me see. And it was just like looking at my body and my backside and stuff, and it was disgusting. I'm asexual, not sexual, and it's like I'm not here for you to perv over my body. Do you know what I mean, mate? And so it kind of gives me sort of triggers back to that time, and I think that is true for asexuals, that we can get triggered by past events like trauma and stuff. It's like something happened when I was, if you've ever read my Asexual Perspectives book, something happened when I was 16 years old, a guy tried to have sex with me. If you've read my Asexual Perspectives book, I don't know if you've got that, I hope you have. But because it tells you all about me, basically, in the back, there's an interview with me, and it tells you about my story in the front. But there's this guy that tried to have sex with me. I didn't even know what he's doing because my mind didn't think of that, and I physically had to stop him. But I didn't say no because I was just in a bit of terror, and he forced my hand on his and that's why I don't like a guy. If any guy ever grabs hold of my hand and puts my hand on his private parts, I can't stand it. because it always reminds me of that. And it's like, do not do that. And I don't like the male anatomy anyway. I mean, I have done stuff with the male anatomy in the past, but if any guy goes and grabs my hand, like, one, they shouldn't be grabbing me anyway. No one has the right to grab anyone anywhere under any circumstance. It's actually a bad person if you get whoever's watching this, if you get a guy or girl and they're going around grabbing you and stuff, that's not good. Stroking you, you know, touching you, holding you in a way that's precious and true is fine. But if you get any grabbing on the arm, any grabbing of the wrist, any grabbing of the hair, don't be with them. That's a sign of an abuser. So you don't want to do that. So, because I've done an abuse course. You know, I did a proper abuse course through the doctors, NHS. You know, so if anyone grabs the wrist, you know, you can see guys sometimes, and, you know, to other people it would be like they're being romantic and in a relationship, but I know the truth that when you see a guy doing anything like that, grabbing wrists, grabbing hair, grabbing like a hold of the neck and stuff like this, you've got to be very careful with the way you do it. You know, it depends what they're doing. If they ever grip your neck like this, that's a real bad guy, you know. You've got to be really careful. So yeah, so like I like really tender touching, and I can be, you know, I don't have to be like completely like walking on eggshells or anything like that. Don't think it like that. But, you know, you just have to be mindful of the other person. And, you know, I do like kissing passionately and stuff in a really nice, kind, caring, embraceful way. And bodies intertwined is great. There's, you know, because we're like kind of into each other, and it's really beautiful. And I love that with the right person. I can't do that with hardly any people, as you can imagine. I really just want to do that with my life partner, to be honest. But I can't say, like, because I'm single, I can do what I like, you know. But, you know, I can't be with the sexual guy. I tried that last year for 2 months. I don't want a sexual guy. But, you know, when I go out to dancing tonight, there'll be sexual guys there. So I can't be in a relationship with any of them. You know, I just can't. Whatever happens, you know, I haven't kissed one so far. I just haven't wanted to, which is weird for me. But I haven't felt like it. Maybe it's because they're sexual. The Indian guy I danced with, I get the impression that he didn't want to kiss me. And so I didn't want to kiss him. But that was fine dancing with him. Close. I was really close to him. But yeah. So I hope that's answered your question. So yeah, you know, it's like I have fibromyalgia as well, as I think you know. So I've got to be careful of my pressure points, you know. But I do kiss quite passionately. And I don't let fibro put me off. And I manage it super well, so you wouldn't even know I've got it. So yeah, and kissing's good exercise, but I mean, it's a full body workout for me when I kiss, which is very different to any aromantics. If they're watching this, they'll be like, what the hell are you doing out full body workout? Jeez. But yeah, so I'm a heteromantic, but I have grey areas if you're watching this, but I never experience sexual attraction. I have to let you know this. And I do experience high levels of arousal, but zilch sexual attraction. So it's kind of really weird. But yeah, I love passionate kissing with the tongue, and my behaviour can be quite sexual sometimes. And I was going to say this as well, it kind of scares me, my own sexuality sometimes, because if my body gets really aroused, it gets aroused at an alarming rate for me, and it kind of scares me. So I think in a way I can be scared of my own asexuality. I'm sure you'd love the thoughts going through my mind. So yeah, it kind of like scares me, I think, like my own asexuality, sexuality scares me, because like if I get high levels of arousal, it's a bit frightening for me. It's a bit scary, like my body feels out of control, and I don't like that. It just feels like really wrong to me sometimes if it goes to that extreme. And that's why it's really important I know that I have someone for life as well, because I need, you know, I don't like a guy just coming in, doing that and leaving. It's like, you know, there's guys I've had in foreign countries, and they say, oh, I'll come and visit you, and they think they'll come and visit me, passionately kiss me, be in bed with me, and then have a week and then go away again. It's like, no, I'm not being used in that way. To me, that's just using me. Do you know what I mean? It's like the equivalent of a sexual person, like having a holiday romance and bogging off again. Do you know what I mean? Or having a one night stand, but hey, we're having a 7-night stand. I'm going to love you and leave you. I don't want a guy like that. I'm not interested in a guy like that, you know? Why they ultimately think, oh, because you like me, I'm going to come over and do that. It's like, well, no, why would I? I have some pride, and I don't want that. I'm not going to do that when I'm holding out for a guy who really wants to be with me for the rest of his life and who wants to love me and I love him. I've got a huge amount of love to give the right person. And if I'm there giving it to people who are shallow, who are not going to be with me, who don't really give a toss about me, who just want the excitement of kissing me, because I know quite a lot of guys want that, not just asexual ones, you know? It's like, no, because if I do that, that's not right for me, because I want to do that with a life partner, you know? And if I'm there busy doing that with them, then it's like that life partner hasn't got the opportunity to come in my life, because I'm spending time on guys who aren't serious about me and just messing me around because they just want, yeah, they want to kiss me because I'm I'm very attractive to them and they get on well with me. But then quite a lot of people get on well with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just going to fling my kissing self around at everyone. I can't even kiss everyone anyway, you know? There's a guy, a biromantic guy, that's going to come to the UK. But it's like, he's got facial hair. I just, you know, he's a lovely guy, I think, but I don't know him that well. And you know, he'll probably come next year and we can hang out and be friends together. But I can't, you know, unless he was clean shaven and stuff and tidied his hair up, bless his heart. You know, I did kind of mention that in a message. You know, he subscribed to his channel as well. So if he's watching, I think he's a really nice guy. But aesthetics do matter to me. You know, I know that might sound a bit shallow or whatever, but it's not shallow. It's just the way it is. I can't be attracted to someone I'm not aesthetically attracted to, if you know what I mean. So anyway, my food's in the oven. It's going to get really crozzled if I don't go and eat it. So I've got to go and eat it before I go out. Anyway, so in order to just wrap up this video, you know, in order to ignite your energy and your passion and your flame again, just basically write a list of what you need and want in your life. Go and try and get as many of those things in your life as possible. Try not to let the negativity of others get in your mind. Take care, Sandra. Hope you enjoy your night. Thank you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Ronald, really love it. Love you too. It'd be great if you could give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you on the next. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And I hope that answered all your questions anyway. If you've got any more questions, feel free to PM me or ask me on another video if you want. So yeah, it's been fabulous to have you. So make sure, like, yeah, go and make a list. Do as many things on your list as you can to make yourself happy. Change your mindset back around to positivity. So any sort of negative thing, just switch it back around. I saw a guy who I used to work in my old job, and he said to me today, because I said I was made redundant last year, and he's like, oh, it's good to have some time off work anyway, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, that's what I thought before. So why didn't I keep thinking that, you know? Because I let other people come in my mind going, oh, yeah, well, that's not good, is it? It's like, yeah, I was having a blast. It's like, come on, like, I'm not going to be redundant forever. It's great. I get to have time at home when other people are working 9 to 5. I get to go out late into the early hours of the morning and nothing's stopping me, you know, and it's like fabulous life. So I need to just get back into the mindset and frame of mind that is good for my health and my well-being. And, you know, if you're watching this video now, I urge you to do the same. You know, live for you in the moment, be amazing, be fabulous. Know there is loads of guys and girls out there for you, whether you want a relationship or you want friendship, and know that you're beautiful and amazing just how you are. And I will see you on tomorrow's live stream. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.